Hello everyone, and welcome back once again to Moosemeister Plays Victoria 2 as France. So I do apologize for the lack of a video yesterday. I just didn't get an opportunity to record it because I usually record somewhere between 6 p.m. and like 10:30, and there was a block party outside of my house pretty much that entire time. So I just never found the time to record. I will try to avoid doing that in the future. There won't be another block party until next year, most likely. Even if there is, I'll try to be prepared for it and just record in the afternoon or something. But that kind of caught me off guard, and I screwed up and didn't get a video out. So I am sorry for that. But I am going to have one up today, obviously. You're watching it. Now, of course, the lack of a video means I have gone 2 days without playing this instead of the usual one, so I've doubly forgotten what I was doing, even more than usual. I believe I was competing over this land with Italy and winning, and I was colonizing this, which will close off the scramble for Africa, and then I was planning on doing something like attacking China again or something like that. That should be about it. Let's just resume. Yeah. I also apologize if I sound odd. Oh, jeez. Hold up. That was not a good time. I was just about to organize my armies, and now all of these soldiers are probably going to get slaughtered because there are 1.3 million rebels. Lovely. Well, at least they're not in Africa. Are they in China? No. They appear to only be in Europe. Yeah. Yeah, they're only in Europe. That's not a huge deal. I would really rather not lose to them, though. Do you people have hunt rebels on? Of course you don't. Of course you don't. That would be competent of me. Okay, a few of them do. Oh God, even a major army of mine is going to die. Don't die to rebels, you idiots. Okay, well, we'll let automated rebel hunting deal with that. And if worse comes to worse, I lose, because I'm a bit of an idiot. And, okay. Stop notifying me. And then I get to have an interesting game as a, bourgeois dictatorship, or however you pronounce that. Bourgeoisie, something like that. But no, they're going down fast. Those notifications sure are plentiful, though. Jeez. But yeah, I mean, you know, I always feel badly about purposely losing the rebels because it's like sort of role play aspects. Why would a country ever mean to lose to rebels? But on the other hand, it's rather fun to play as a revolutionary government. You have an opposing ideology to all of your neighbors and all of the other great powers, and you have to kind of make it work. Go away, Bulgaria. I don't care about you. I can invest in my colony, so of course I shall. Austria. Yet again, you never get the idea, do you, Austria? No one likes you. I mean, I'm technically your ally, but I'm not going to back you if no one else does. I can create a protectorate there. Now, a big war in Europe would be rather ill-timed, considering I have just fought off all of these rebels. Oh, it's all African. This is more or less at random, as you should have come to expect by now. I think I need more artillery than I usually use. Like the rest, cavalry. They can be artillery. They can be infantry. Where? Where are there anarcho-liberals? I don't see any. What? How? Where? What? Seriously, I don't see any. And I've just realized that my sound is off. Hold on a second. Okay, there we go. Audio is back on. I'm just a dummy. I had muted it for when I was playing by myself, and I didn't notice that it was still off. So I've actually made this bit of French Algeria into a state, which is very interesting. I don't know how often that happens. Alright, it's 1880, which means I get this thing in a moment, which is cool. 100% bonus to research points again. Okay, seriously, when I click that, I want to see where they are. Where the heck are these stupid rebels? It says there's some rising, but I sure don't see any. Those are all American, not French. Oh. Oh. I forgot I own Burma. Whoop. Whoopsie daisy. So, at some point, aka when I stop competing with Italy over this land, I will be converting all of those protectorates into colonies to properly exploit or, you know, benefit the native peoples of the region. I'm not exploiting anyone. Nope. No exploitation. Everything is fair. We're not evil. Just take my word for it. Huh. So, that is honestly a shocking amount of liberals. And that's a huge amount of anarcho-liberals. You usually don't see nearly that many extreme ideologies. So, the people are fairly upset. Like, reactionary and conservative are getting crushed by socialist, liberal, and anarcho-liberal. Which is a bit concerning. Let's pause this for a moment and actually think. What do people want? They really want minimum wage, but I'm not going to give it to them. They don't want any political reforms, so they don't get any political reforms. Seems fair. I don't care about Mexican relations. Who does? I want moralism. This is also confusing because I've been playing a communist Portugal campaign in my, off camera. Which means that I'm forgetting what options I want to take. It's not communist yet. I just started, but I was taking all communist-oriented stuff. So, protectionism, atheism, well, still full citizenship, but basically a lot of the opposite of what I'm taking in this campaign. So do forgive me if I accidentally misclick, but I doubt I will. We want moralism. And I also noticed my frame rate's kind of starting to drop. I was afraid that might happen. My computer might just choke a little bit on recording and dealing with this game towards the later years because it gets rather processor intensive. And my processor is rather dated now. It's been 2 years since I built my computer, and it wasn't top end then. Should still be playable, but it feels like I'm getting about... Uh-oh. Did I just change? Yeah. We're liberals now. Yick. No, no, no. Conservatives. See, that is why HM's governments are great. I can just say, no, you're wrong. These guys are in charge. And then they are. And then people can rebel and I can shoot them all. I love this game. This game is great. But, yeah, we might be seeing kind of bad frame rates. It feels like it's playing about 20 FPS right now. And it might get worse towards the end. Which is bad. Really, really is an unfortunate situation. I certainly hope that it stays playable and watchable for the whole thing. You know, I'm allied with Italy. Or at least I was allied with Italy. Egyptian tomb discovered. 11 more prestige. Lovely. And that reminds me, actually, that that notification about Egypt leaving my sphere. I should just leave all of these guys on max to decrease my opponent's influence. And yes, I am allied with Austria and Italy still. In fact, Italy has surpassed Austria. Austria is really kind of failing, something. They're floundering, that's the word. They're not doing well, which is a bit surprising, really. So let's add Egypt to my sphere. But then, leaving it on match will just kind of... Leaving it on max, when I'm at maximum influence, will then push my competitor's influence down. And since I'm not investing in anything else anyway, that's pretty much all good for me. So let's see. I want electricity, firstly and foremostly. Electricity is a very good tech. Because, you know, it's electricity. I mean, it's actually no better than anything else. Electrical power generation, that's what I'm thinking of. Electrical power generation is very good, because it gives mining, farming, and factory output bonuses. And really big ones at that. But that's not until 1900, so we've got a bit of a while's wait for that, which is perfectly fine. Sort my African military out. Uh-oh. That's bad. I can't afford this. What's this all tied up in? Here, I guess. But I should have tons of colonial power. Why does Italy have more than me? I guess because I just have so many more colonies than Italy. It's, using up all of my colonial power. Well, that's really annoying. It's really very annoying. There's nothing I can really do about that. I may have to just back down. I really don't want to back down. I don't like losing at things. But I might not have much choice. Huh. Darn. I mean, you know, I do dominate almost all of Africa. So I guess it's sort of fair. You know, the Ottomans didn't colonize at all. Which is very interesting. Excuse me a moment. I've just realized that a good while ago in this video, I was saying something about not being able to talk clearly. Wow, that's a lot more soldiers than I expected. And I may not have finished my sentence. What I was going to say, if I didn't finish what I was saying, I don't remember now, is that I got hit in the face with a frisbee earlier, and my lip is fairly swollen. So I'm sorry if I'm not as clear spoken as usual, which is to say, really unclear, because I'm usually not very clear to begin with. No Greece. I basically never back anyone in crises. I don't see the point. Because if no one backs them, then you get out of the crisis scot-free. And why wouldn't I want to? I'm going to split this in half. Send this half down south. Throw a few more soldiers into it. There you go. Yeah. I'm gonna lose the militancy. That's actually really great. I still don't want that decision. What other options do I have? That gives Paris a substantial life rating boost, which will increase their population growth, which is quite nice. I need Impressionism and business banks. I feel like I'm supposed to have those a while ago. Yeah, that's 1850. And, go away. That is also 1850. So yeah, I was supposed to have those a while ago. Whatever. Not a big deal. can't believe the North German Federation still hasn't even tried to take Alsace-Lorraine. They've just kind of given up on it. Seriously, again? You jerks. You serious jerks. Jeez. Okay. Yeah. So I should try to do something more interesting, I suppose. Just kind of sitting around. Got combustion engine. But that's very close to a crisis, actually. And look at that. It's all orange. Still, this stuff over here is more likely to fire. And even, Belgium. Belgium's actually looking... Oh, no. Okay, right. Duh. That's Netherlands controlled. So, of course, the Belgians are unhappy because they're under Netherlands control. That makes sense. Add them to my sphere. Let's focus on this because the UK is being a jerk about it. Oh. Well, now it's at 100. That's, moderately concerning. Especially since I'm allied with Italy. On the other hand, I'm allied with Italy, which means they have no other friends. But, well, people don't hate me that much, actually. They don't love me, but they don't hate me. I like how Italy is my ally and it's only 37. Whatever. But yeah, that might turn into a crisis. That would be interesting anyway. Except all of this is at 100 too. We'll see. You don't see colonial crises very often. Generally, things are resolved before it comes to that. I'm actually really surprised nothing's fired, though, because this is at 100, this is at 100, that's at 100, that's at 100, that's at 100. There's at least 4 things at 100 right now. And, none of them have gone. They probably will any moment, but they haven't yet. Yeah, I'm gonna need to upgrade my computer at some point if I want to get really into these videos. Because, as it stands, it's... I mean, it's fine. It plays games from, you know, off camera really well, which is why I haven't upgraded it. But, it's not handling some things all that great. Like, I was trying to do a, Super Smash Bros. Brawl video. I made an ISO from my disc. So I actually have a legal computer version of it, which is nice. And, it did not play smoothly. Like, the music was all jittery and stuff. So I had to give up on that. Really? There's no military tech for 1880? Well, that's convenient. Yeah, I don't know. Really, it's mostly I need a better processor. I currently, for the techie people listening, I currently have a AMD Athlon X3 455, which was midline to, you know, lower midline in 2012, and it's now 2014, and it's looking a bit dated. You know, oh, wait. Oh. Why did I not get notified, or am I just an idiot? Because this is a crisis now. Okay. Yeah, so they want to support me. Germany wants to support Italy. Russia's probably going to support Italy. Netherlands is probably going to support Italy. Can I offer a white peace? I should have pulled out before it would cost me prestige. Dang. I've gotten really ahead in industry. I'm actually really ahead in prestige too, it's not a big deal. It's funny that the UK would support me. So that is indeed a colonial crisis. I ought to reconfigure my armies a bit. Whose sphere are you in, Spain? UK is good. Very, very good. Just, make a little Maginot line, I suppose. To protect against the... Oh, wait, I need to protect against the Italians, too. Right, duh. They're the ones I'm fighting. Yeah, gotta protect against the Germans. Still, having Austria and the UK on my side will be nice. Except Austria is going to get hit by Germany, Italy, and Russia at the same time. Still, Italy is not a major military power. They're 12th. Austria is barely weaker than Germany. Russia is fairly formidable. Anyway, that's the time up for this video. So, next episode we'll see if I manage to resolve this crisis peacefully, or if it comes to war. If it comes to war, it would be sort of like a pre-World War I, World War I, because all of the great powers are going to be on one side or the other. We haven't really had a major crisis war. I don't think we have had a crisis war so far, which is kind of unusual, actually. So none of the great powers have fought each other yet in this game. And, the North German Federation hasn't attacked me or Austria, probably because we're allied and they're scared of us. Or they're scared of me. So, it'll be interesting. Anyway, there hasn't been a major war between any great powers, and this would be the first one if it does happen. I kind of hope it doesn't because, you always try to avoid these things. Especially since Great Wars haven't unlocked yet, which means that I wouldn't get all of the benefits from a Great War. So I wouldn't really gain much. But, whatever. Then I'd get this colony. So I guess I'd win in the end. Anyway, thanks for watching, and please come back next time to see how the colonial crisis resolves itself, and see my continued progress in this game. Alright, see you next time. Bye.